Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Bridwell alongside Kevin Robinson. Coach, we'll talk about some of the stuff that happened over the last week in a moment, but let's go ahead and get into a weekend that I know you've been looking forward to for a long, long time. We talked about it the last couple of weeks, the Alumni Weekend finally here.
Really excited for not only our home meet, which is growing and has gotten better and better over the last 4 or 5 years, but we've introduced the first annual alumni reception/reunion that we're going to host Friday evening after the events on the track on Friday afternoon. So we've gotten a lot of interest. We've got a lot of people from multiple generations, some former Tigers that stretch back a few years, and some that I coached, and some that I was teammates with, and some that were before my era. So really excited to see the interest that's been generated, and the fact that a lot of these former athletes are really responsive and have been waiting to be called upon, and really excited to get them all in a room together and share some drinks and share some food and share some laughs. And I think for us it's one of the best first steps we've taken in terms of building our foundational base, reconnecting with the alumni, and that in conjunction with the home meet, where they'll get to go out and mingle with some of the current student athletes. I think it's a lot of different generations that have gone through a lot of different issues and turbulations and things over time, but ultimately track and field brings us all together, and that's what this weekend's really about.
It's got to be neat for you, because I think as a coach you probably expect to get the alumni that you've coached, get the alumni that you competed with in your time as an athlete here. But you said you've had track and field athletes from as back as far as 1961. That's got to be the real neat deal.
Yeah, it really is exciting to see these former athletes that are they haven't probably seen our facility or our campus in 30 or 40 years. So getting them here and showing how far this department has come and how far this program has come is for me it's really exciting, and hopefully enlightening for them to see they were part of the foundation that built this, and to me that's awesome. And I've got former teammates that are coming that I haven't seen in 20 years. I've got athletes that I coached last year that are coming. My former coach is going to be here. 2 of my former coaches will be here. So yeah, it's an exciting time for us all to bond over the Memphis Tiger track and field program.
You'll be starting that meet mid-afternoon Friday. You'll have your reception that Friday night. If you didn't get in before the RSVP for the reception Friday night, you still want them to come out Saturday to the meet. We want a lot of alumni there, because you're going to start it out at 10 a.m. I believe some field events. You'll start running at noon, and also around noon you're going to honor the seniors.
Yeah, we're going to do a senior recognition. It's something that is really important to me, and it's difficult this time of the year for us to all put all of our kids in one place at one time. So the best place for us to do it is at our home meet, and it's an exciting time for that group, because not only are they competing in what might be their last 2 or 3 track and field meets in their career, but they're also beginning a new chapter in their life. So we want to send them off in style, and we want to make sure that we recognize them and thank them for all they've done for us. And I think it should be a really neat event.
Before we loop back to this weekend, do want to recognize Mona and Luke. They're your American Conference Field Athletes of the Week. They both got school records in the discus.
Yeah, pretty good weekend for us in the discus. Mona, she took back the record that she broke, I think it was 3 weeks ago, and then Sammy broke it, and now Mona broke it again, and Sammy almost caught her on our last throw this weekend. There was a few centimeters of difference there. So it's really neat, because there's a lot of rivalry, competitive rivalry, but it's a close group. It's not like we're trying to beat the crap out of each other. We want to beat each other, but at the same time we really care about how the others are doing. So it's a really good environment, and Mona got the upper hand this week. We'll see what happens at this meet coming up. And Luke was a double winner out at Mount Sac. He threw 62.18, which is 204 feet in the discus. I believe he's currently 3rd in the NCAA. He's number 30 in the world at the moment. He's stepping up into a pretty elite territory that, we're looking at potential major international game competition type of mark. So we got a lot of work to do yet. Our championship season is coming, and the championship season is not about distance, it's about competition, and it's about placement. So that's where we're really focused now. But my hat's off to those kids and the rest of the kids that stepped up and did a great job this weekend. I think we're on pace to continue to do some good things.
Coach, to look back to this weekend, we talked about the alumni reunion, a lot of special stuff going on. You'll honor the seniors, but at the end of the day, it's still going to be your final tune-up. You're probably going to have the whole week off next weekend before you get ready for the American Championships up in Cincinnati.
Yeah, this is it for us. This is our final regular season meet. So, you know, it is our last opportunity to kind of make sure that we're prepared going into the American Championship. And we're a pretty solid team. We've got some things to figure out, some relay legs to figure out, a couple of niggles here with a few little injuries and things like that. But you know, all in all, come the weekend, we're gonna throw down and we're gonna compete, and it'll be our last opportunity, like you said. So we need to take advantage of it. And after this week, it's championship season. So. It doesn't get much more real than that.
All right, well, Coach, go get them at the meet and have fun with the alumni.
Sounds great. Thank you, Jeff.
That's Kevin Robinson. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.